So just get yourself comfortably seated, taking a minute to sit tall in your spine and let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. You can let your eyes close. And I will read to you my quote for today. It's by Vincent van Gogh. If you hear a voice within you say, excuse me, if you hear a voice within you say, I cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. So just taking a minute to think about what's something that you tell yourself that might be a little on the negative side, or that you believe about yourself that may not necessarily be true because you haven't given it enough time to experiment with it to see if indeed it is true. And when you come up with whatever that thing is, how can you rephrase it? How can you turn it around and make it have some possibility in it? Like I might think, I can't lose weight. And I could turn that around to say, today I'm going to eat very healthy and get some exercise. So just think about that for a minute. And then on your next inhale, let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. And just keep a nice, even, steady inhale and exhale moving as you flow through practice today. Bring your arms out to the side. We're going to lift them up overhead and just grab opposite elbows with your hands. And then pull your arms up, stretching through the spine, and then pull them back. Lift your chin, look up, and just hold it here. So there's a slight arch in your back. You're trying to extend out through your side body by pulling those elbows up. The heart is lifted, the chin is up, the eyes are up. We're breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Eyes come forward. Release the hands down. Just do a couple of rolls with the shoulders, moving in one direction. And then reverse it around, other way. And then bring those arms back up again and try to cross your arms the other way so it feels a little different. Grab hold of the shoulders or the elbows again, and then lift up through the shoulders, raise the chin up, lift. Now pull those arms back a little bit, still staying in an upright seated position, just drawing the shoulders back, and breathe for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. And now let go of your hands, bring them back down. Do some shoulder rolls in the other direction. All right, and let's head over to the mat, coming into tabletop position, getting on all fours. Have your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Let's do some cat-cows. So round the back up to the ceiling, chin to chest, tailbone tucks under. And then release the belly, lift the head, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Round it up and come back down. Round it up and come back down. One more time. Now hold it up. Really press into your hands. Lift the spine up. Pull your belly in. Curl your tailbone under and hold it here for 3. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Come back to neutral position. Sit back towards your heels. Stretch the arms out in front. Drop your head down towards the mat. On the inhale, come up into table. On the exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift the heart, raise the eyes, look up. And exhale, come all the way back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring it up and down and up and back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Come up and down and up and back. One more time. Bring it up and down and up and back. And then coming back into tabletop position, just the hands and knees if you need to. We're going to pick up the left hand, swing it up towards the ceiling, and then drop it down, thread it through the hole your right arm creates, drop the shoulder, drop the head. And now bring your hand up towards the ceiling, spread out your fingers, and then start circling that arm, the upper arm, letting the circle get bigger and bigger. And then pause for a minute, reverse the circle, big circle the other way, gradually letting it get smaller until you're reaching straight up again. Good. Drop the right hand down to the mat, press yourself back up to table position, readjust everything. This time the right arm lifts all the way up and then drop it down, reach it over, drop your head and shoulder, left arm comes up and start circling. And then when you're doing as big a circle as you can, pause, reverse, take it the other way until you're reaching straight up again. And drop that hand down, come back up into tabletop position. And let's reach the right foot forward in between your hands and come up into kneeling position. Interlace your fingers onto your front knee, and let's just drop down into a deep lunge and then bring it back up. Drop it down and then back up. Drop it down and then back up. This time, hold it in the down position, whatever that is for you. And then bring your hands up overhead, bring the palms together, and then bending at the elbows, drop the head, drop the hands to the crown of the head as you look up. Hold it here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, lift, come back up and release your hands down. Let's bring the right foot back and left foot forward. Getting steady. You want to have your front knee over your heel, hips are facing forward. Interlace the fingers onto that front knee and just come down and up a few times. Moving with the breath, nice, even, flowing movements. And then let's hold it down on the next one into that deep lunge. And bring the hands out to the side, all the way up and over, palms together. Bend the elbows, eyes come up, hands come back to the crown of the head. Draw your elbows towards one another and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Raise the hands, eyes come forward, come back up, and arms come down. And now bring the right leg in, back into kneeling position. This time bring the right leg back out again. And this time we're going to have the leg be straight with your toes pointing up. And then drop your fingers down towards the floor. And just keep walking your hands forward, seeing if you can drop your chin down towards that front knee. And pull the toes in towards your nose. Nice long right leg here. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back up. Take the right leg back. Come back up into kneeling position. And this time the left leg's coming out in front. Toes point up. And then you're going to drop your hands down. Walk them forward. Just taking your time here, dropping the upper body down towards your knee. Pull the left toes towards your nose. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back up. Take that left leg back into kneeling position. Back up into onto both knees. Let's bring the hands together in front. Open up that big imaginary curtain. Grab the hands together. Draw the shoulder blades together. Reach the hands down towards your feet. Lift your heart, looking up, breathing. And then slowly begin to drop your hips towards your heels. Fold your head forward, coming down onto the mat. Roll up to the crown of your head and reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Roll back to your forehead, drop your hips, and come into a simple seated position. Release your hands, bring them back around onto your legs, sitting tall. Just close your eyes for a minute here, and let's take 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. And then let your eyes open. Come back up onto your knees. Let's curl the toes under behind us. Hands come down onto the mat. Roll back and just keep your heels lifted. Walk your hands in towards you, giving the toes a stretch here. The heels are lifted up off the ground. You're just balancing on your heels, and your fingertips are supporting you as well. Try to straighten up your spine nice and tall. And then see if you can lift up one hand and then the other and just hold the balance here. Let's breathe for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Now slowly straighten the legs, keep the heels up. Bring it all the way up. And when you come all the way up, then bring the hands overhead. Reach those hands up as high as you can. And then exhale, release, drop the heels, drop the hands, and come back down. Find your way to the front of your mat, standing in Tadasana. Have your feet about hip distance apart, hands together at your heart. Roll from your heels to toes a couple times, and then coming back into stillness. Hands at the heart, eyes are closed. Feel your feet connecting to the ground. Take this moment to create your intention for today. And then let your eyes open. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, lift, look up. Exhale, release, and come back down. Spread the arms, flat back all the way up and over. And exhale, hands back to heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins lift. Exhale release. Inhale all the way and exhale, hands to heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins up. Exhale release. Right foot back, left foot back. Drop your knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Come back up to downward dog. Breathe here for 3. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Look towards your hands. Bring your right foot forward. Plant the back foot. Come up with straight legs. And now come up and down into your lunge 3 times, and then settle into your spot. Arms rise up overhead, palms come together, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Arms down, shoulder height, right arm forward, left arm back, warrior 2. Breathe. Back arm down the back leg, front arm reaches up. Breathing. Windmill the hands all the way back to the front foot. Right foot comes back. Drop your knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift, coming up to downward dog. Breathing. Now look towards your hands. Left foot forward. Plant the back. Come all the way up. Straight legs. Hips are forward. And now drop up and down a few times and find the lunge. Once you're settled, let the arms rise up overhead, palms together, and breathe, warrior 1. Exhale, arms come down, left arm forward, right arm back, warrior 2. Back arm down the back leg, front arm reaches up, exalted warrior. Remember to keep that lunge, drop a little deeper down, and breathe. Windmill the hands all the way back to the front foot and bring that left foot back. Drop knees, exhale down. Inhale, cobra, exhale, release. Push and lift, come back up to downward dog. Look towards your hands, left foot forward, and then the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands come back to your heart. Come back into Tadasana at the front of your mat. Hands together. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale release. Left foot back. Right foot back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale cobra. Exhale release. Push and lift. Come back up to downward dog. Look towards your hands, left foot forward. Plant the back. Come up for warrior 1. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Arms come down. Left arm forward, right arm back. Warrior 2. Now drop your elbow to your knee, left elbow to left knee, and reach the right arm diagonally forward in front for side angle pose. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Drop the right hand down, drop the left hand down, and bring that left foot back. Drop your knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Coming back to downward dog. Now look towards your hands. Bring your right foot forward. Plant the back foot. And come up for warrior 1. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Arms come down. Bring the right arm forward, left arm back, warrior 2. Stretch out through those fingertips. Eyes are looking forward. Sink a little deeper into your lunge. Bend your right elbow, place it on your right knee, and slide the left arm up alongside you. So your whole left side is straightening out, reaching out. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Drop your left hand down, drop your right hand down, come back to the lunge, and then bring the right foot back. Drop your knees, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Come up to downward dog. Look towards your hands. Bring your left foot forward and then the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Hands come back to your heart. Just take a minute, readjust, find Tadasana at the front of your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. And now inhale and exhale, hands down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, look up. Exhale, release. Right foot back, left foot back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Coming up to downward dog. Now walk your feet together so your big toes are right next to one another. Shift weight onto your left foot. Raise your right leg up diagonally back behind you. Point the toe and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now circle the foot one way and then circle it the other. And then drop it back down. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, roll it back. Come forward and down and up and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, back, downward dog. Big toes are together again. Weight on the right foot, left leg lifts. Point the toes and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Circle the foot one way. Circle it the other. And then drop that foot down. Come forward into plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, push back. Come forward and down and up and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now look towards your hands. Bring your right foot forward and then the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands back to your heart. Just bring your hands down to your side for a minute. Shake out your legs, shake out your hands. Get any kinks out. And then we're going to come back to stillness at the front of the mat. Hands together at your heart. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale release. Left foot back. Right foot back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale cobra. Exhale release. Push and lift. Come back up to downward dog. Big toes together. And raise the right leg up again. Point the toes. Now this time you're going to bend your right knee, tuck it in towards your belly, slide your whole body forward, and then extend back out. Bring it in and extend. Bring it in and extend. Bring it in, extend. In, extend, in, extend. This time you're going to slide that right knee forward in between your hands. Pull the left leg back, coming into pigeon pose. So adjusting this front foot, you can sit on the heel. You can walk that foot out a little bit. The idea is to try and keep the hips lined up, facing forward. Use your hands for support. Try to lift your chest up, lift your eyes, look up towards the sky or the ceiling. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring your eyes forward. Now place your right hand on the mat and you're going to swing your left hand back, bend your left foot and try to bring that foot in towards you. And then once you're in that position, you're trying to look back towards your back shoulder. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the foot. Bring your hand back around in front. And now walk both hands forward. Stack one hand on top of the other and drop your head down, taking 3 breaths. Good, and then lift yourself back up onto your hands. You're going to curl the toes under on that long leg, and you're going to lift yourself back up into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up, and exhale, roll it back. Downward dog. Now walk your feet together again. Big toes touching. Weight on the right foot. Left leg comes up. Pointing the toes, reaching it long. And now you're going to bend your left knee, slide it in towards your belly, slide your shoulders forward, and then extend it back out. Bring it in and tuck, and then extend. Tuck, extend, tuck, extend, tuck, extend, tuck, extend. This time, bring that left knee in, slide it in between your hands, extend the right leg out, and find pigeon pose. Come up onto the tips of your fingers, lift your heart, raise your eyes, looking up, and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring your eyes forward. Plant your left hand on the mat. Bend your right leg. Right hand swings around. You're going to try and bring that foot in towards you and look back towards your shoulder. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Right hand comes back around again. Walk the hands forward and front. Put one hand on top of the other and drop your head down. Take 3 breaths. Good, and then lift yourself back up. Extend that right leg back, curl the toes under, press into your hands and foot, and come back up into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, roll it back. Come forward and down and up and back. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Slide back into plank. Drop your knees to the mat. Let's open the knees wide, big toes touch. Sit back towards your heels. And now place your elbows onto the mat and clap your hands together. Drop your forehead to the ground and bring your hands up over your head. Breathing. Good. Now drop your hands to the mat, lift your head, and come back up into tabletop position. So now I want you to slide your right leg forward and extend the left leg back. And this time we're going to try and bring your right leg. If you want to scooch up to the front of your mat to have it line, you want to try and line up your leg with the front of your mat, like so. Okay, and then lift up onto your hands and come back down. Lift, bring that right leg up and come back down. Lift and drop it down, and then let it settle into that spot. See if you can walk this left leg in a little bit, trying to bring everything together. And then you can make fists with your hands and push into the ground to lift the chest. Raise the eyes, looking up. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring your eyes forward, release your hands, and now lift up your right hip and try to slide that right leg back, coming into tabletop position. And now you're going to, I'll turn this way so you can see, you're going to lift up your right leg and just make some circles in one direction. And then reverse that direction the other way. All right, drop that knee back down. Now this time we're going to slide left leg forward up to the front of your mat, trying to get it right in line with your mat. So if you have to sort of sit over to the side to do this, that's fine. But then you're going to have to bring it back to center, okay? So then you're going to lift that hip up off the ground, get your hands in place, and then drop back down. Lift the left knee up and drop it down. Lift it up and drop it down. Now try and have it in line with the mat. So it's making a straight line here. Now pull this right side in. Pull that leg in. Make 2 fists with your hands and straighten up your torso. Lift your heart. Raise your eyes. Look up. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Release. Press into the mat. Lift your hip back up. And slide that left leg back into tabletop position. And now you're going to pick up your left knee and just make some big circles. Draw big circles with your knee. in one direction, and then reverse it other way. Good. Now come up onto your knees. Come up off your hands again. And let's try reaching that left leg out again with toes pointed up. Drop your fingertips down to the ground. And now slide that leg forward, coming into Hanumanasana, split pose. Coming as far as you comfortably can. Using your hands for support, lift the chest, raise the eyes, look up. If you can come all the way down into a split, and you're sitting all the way down onto the ground, try bringing your hands up to your heart. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Slide that foot back into tabletop position and come up off your hands. And just do a couple of swings side to side. And then come back to center. And now we're going to bring the right leg forward. Lift the toes up. Point them towards you. And then drop the hands down onto the mat. Slide your foot forward. See where you can get to. And using your hands for support, pressing into the ground, try to lift your chest. You're still trying to pull those toes, those front toes towards your face. And straightening your back leg and your front leg as much as you can. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Slide that leg back into tabletop position. Have your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And then just let your hips sway side to side and let your head swing back and forth. Breathing. Good, and then come back to center. Curl your toes under. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Straighten the legs up. And then walk your hands in towards your feet. Take a fold. Spread the arms. Inhale, rise. Arms up overhead. And hands come back to your heart. Let's come into a 5-pointed star. Stretch out your legs wide. Have your arms out to your side. Turn your palms up and then down. Palms up and down. Palms up and down. And now bring those hands back behind you, clasping your hands together, drawing your shoulder blades towards one another. Reach the hands back, lift the chest, eyes up. And then hinging from the hips, slowly fold it down, dropping your head down towards the ground as your arms come up towards the ceiling. Breathe here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Roll it back up, nice and slow. And then release the hands. Bring them down to your side and just shake your legs, shake your arms a little bit. And then come back to center, back to stillness, arms out to the side. Turn your left foot out, bring your right foot in, looking over at your left fingertips. And now we're going to pull the upper body back and then forward, bring it back and forward, back and forward. Back and forward. Now drop that hand down. Bring the left hand up, coming into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Slowly turn your eyes. See if you can look up towards your right thumb. Spine is long, legs are long, arms are straight. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, come all the way back up. Turn your feet diagonally out in front, arms are long. And now bend your elbows, bend your knees, come down into a squat position. And let's bring the arms together. Squeeze and then back out. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Straighten those arms, straighten the legs, and get ready for other side. So you're going to turn your right foot out this time, left foot in. You're looking over at your right fingertips. Pull the upper body back and forward. Bring it back and forward, back and forward. Drop the right hand down, bring the left hand up. Extend through your torso, straighten your legs, straighten your arms, and then pulling that left shoulder back, opening the front side just a little bit further. Turn your eyes and try to look up and find your left thumb. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Come all the way back up. Turn your feet forward again. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Come down into goddess pose. And now those elbows are up about as high as your shoulders. Your fingers are spread out nice and wide. And then drop the hands down and then lift back up. Let the head go with you. Drop it down and lift back up. Drop it down and back up. Drop it down and then back up. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Release those hands down. Shake it side to side. Breathing. Good. And then heel toe your feet together and come into standing position. Just shake everything out a little bit. We're going to take our arms and cross right arm under right arm under left, and then clasp the hands together. Shift weight over onto your left leg. See if you can wrap your right leg around your left leg. You may have your foot down on the floor. You may be able to tuck your foot behind your left leg. Bending your knees and dropping your tailbone a little bit helps with this pose. Eagle pose. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Straighten it up. Release the hands. Let your hands come all the way up overhead, and then exhale, drop it down. Inhale all the way up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Bring it back up to standing. Lock those feet in together again. And we're going to take it on the other side, eagle pose. All right, so this time left arm under right. Wrap the hands around one another. Shift weight onto your right foot. And then wrap the left leg around the right. Find your focal point and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, straighten the legs. Release the arms and shake it out. Shake the arms, shake the legs. Try just jumping up and down a little bit, letting your arms shake, letting your legs just bounce slightly up and down off the ground. Keep it going a little bit longer. Get all that stuff out that you don't need. All right, and then slow it down. Spread your feet wide. And let's do the figure 8 with our hands. So imagining your right hand is like a Sharpie. I want you to bring it all the way up over, cross it down around, and complete the 8. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it going, couple more. This time bring it up, over, and then drop it down to your side. Shake everything out. And now take your left hand, start making great big figure eights. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and then down to your side. Walk your feet together and let's come down onto the floor, straightening out your legs. Come into Dandasana, staff pose. With your legs extended out in front of you. Let's point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Now keep your left leg straight. Bring your right leg in towards you, and you're going to try to grab the ankle of your left leg. And then with your two peace fingers, you're going to wrap around your big toe and seal it with your thumb. Pick that foot up. And now imagine that you're stringing a bow and arrow. Pull that right leg back and just hold it there. Imagine that there's a whole lot of tension like a bow and arrow. Just stringing it back, holding it there, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Straighten out that leg, come back into seated position. This time the left leg's going to come in. You're going to grab hold of your right ankle, grab your big toe with your first two fingers and thumb, and then lift that foot up, pull it back, flex both feet, and hold. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Straighten out those legs. Hands by your hips to shake everything out. And then bringing in your feet. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Hands at the ankles. And then just gently butterfly your knees up and down. Breathing. And then pulling them in so that they're resting on your mat. Let's bring our hands back around by our waist. And you're going to pick your hips up off the floor and walk yourself in so that you're balancing on the little toe side of your feet. Hands can be behind you for support, or maybe you want to bring them in front. If you can get them in front. So again, you're on the little toe side of your feet. Everything else except for your fingers is up off the ground. And just try it. If it's not working for you, you can just come up and down a few times. If you are, hands in front balancing, bring one hand to your heart. Try that. Maybe even the other. And try to hold it for 3. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Drop one hand, drop the other, walk it back behind you, and bring yourself back onto your mat. Straighten out those legs and shake it out. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold it forward. Drop your nose towards your knee and hold it here. Breathing. Good, and then bring it back up. Let's cross right leg in, bring it up, and place right leg on top of your left leg for a half lotus position. So just getting it in as close as you can, just giving it a little bit of movement to get it used to sitting there. Excuse me. And now let's lift the arms up overhead and exhale, reach out. Breathing, drop your nose towards your knee. Good. Now come back up. Uncross that leg, straighten it back out, shake it out, and then let's bring in the other side. So left foot on top of right leg, tucking it in nice and snug. Give it a little bit of movement if it needs that. And now flexing both feet, arms reach up. Exhale, fold it forward. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, come back up. Uncross that leg, straighten it out, shake everything out. All right, so bend your left knee and bring it in towards your right leg, and then bend your right leg and bring it back behind you. And now sitting up nice and straight as you do this, you have both knees bent, and now we're going to take a twist to the right. Just use your hands for support, twisting around as far as you can. Try to look back towards that back shoulder. Even your eyes look back. And breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back to center. Place your left hand on the floor in front of your left knee. And now we're going to bring the other hand off the ground behind us. And then we're going to come up onto our knee, reach forward, and then swing it back around. Reach it forward and swing it back around. Reach it up and back. Reach it up and back. Reach and back. Good. And now let's bring the legs back in front again. Shake them out a little bit. Pull your left leg back. Bring your right leg in so that it's on the inside of your left leg. Use your hands to sit up nice and tall through your spine. So the tendency is to shift over to the right here. So really lift up and now walk your hands around for that twist. Twisting around to the left, looking back towards your shoulder. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back to center. Place your right hand in front of your right knee and the left hand reaches back behind you. And now lift up onto your knees, swing that arm up and then bring it back. Swing it up and back. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reach it up and back. Good. Now bring your legs forward in front. Get positioned about in the middle of your mat, and we're going to walk those knees in and slowly roll it down onto the floor. And now bring both knees in towards you. Lift your head up off the ground. Just curl your toes under. Make everything into a tight ball. And then exhale, release. Drop your head. Straighten out your left leg. Keep your right leg tucked in towards you. And now you're going to take your right leg, cross it over your left, straighten out the right arm, and look over towards your right hand. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back to center. Straighten out the right leg. Bring in the left leg. Give it a little hug. Just tucking it in. And then with your right hand, bring the left leg over to the right side. Extend your left arm out. Turn and look towards your left hand. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back to center. Straighten out your legs. Straighten out your arms. Bring yourself into a comfortable laying position, taking a minute to wiggle around, finding that comfy spot that you can completely relax in. Just wiggle the shoulders, wiggle the hips, turn your palms facing up in a receiving mode down by your hips. Let's take one last full deep breath in. Exhale, release. Just letting your body completely let go, release, relax. Let your breath return to its normal soft inhale, soft exhale. And keep your focus on the breath. On your next inhale, breathe in a little deeper. Exhale, release. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Feel your body starting to move again. And then slowly, as you're ready, bring yourself up into, curl your knees up into your chest and roll over onto your side. And then, as you're ready, bring yourself up to seated position. Taking your time, moving with thoughtfulness. And then let your hands come together at your heart. Bow your head to your practice, remembering that intention that you set for yourself today. My wish for you today is health in your body, peace in your mind, and love in your heart. Namaste.